Numbers for you in the regular season as well as the playoffs, second stint with the Rockford IceHogs organization. I mean, it's a memorable year. What are you taking away from it for you?
Personally, I thought it was, exactly what I kind of expected. Coming to Rockford, a place that I've had success before, so that was nice in the personal note. As far as the organization and the team, I think should be pretty happy. I didn't make the playoffs my first couple of years when I was here. First team ever, I think, to make the conference final. So definitely something that we can hang our hat on.
And then there's a lot of talent in that locker room. You mentioned before that that talent won't be there all the time. What made this locker room so unique? You had a mixture of young guys, old guys, guys coming in like yourself, guys that are trying to fight from the very beginning and make their way up the ranks. It seems like a unique group, but a fun group to be around.
Yeah, it was. We definitely had a good group in there. We kind of talked about it as a group after that game in Texas. A couple of the older guys kind of mentioned that the younger guys should cherish the feeling that you get when you got a special group, and it doesn't always happen, unfortunately, in hockey. And I think that's something that if they are able to keep this young group of guys together, and whether it be here or in Chicago, I think it's going to bode well for them in the future.
And now, I mean, for you, you mentioned that there's very few teams that don't make the playoffs that you remember fondly of, but a lot of players already and veterans have said that this is probably one of the most fun groups they've been around. I mean, for you, I mean, at this point in your career, I mean, how memorable is that to have a moment like this?
Yeah, it's definitely probably the most fun group I've played with. We really enjoyed ourselves, with all the inside jokes and everything, grow together. And I think what was the most impressive was how we actually wanted to play for each other. And, some guys on some teams I've been on have, maybe there's different agendas or, guys looking to play elsewhere, next season. And here we really stayed focused and in the moment, and it was pretty impressive on, everybody's part.
For you personally now, looking to build off a big year for you here with the Rockford IceHogs organization with all the offensive numbers you helped put up, power play catalyst as well from the blue line. I mean, what are you using to set the bar now going into the summer after what was a pretty productive stint for you in this organization?
Yeah, my summer's going to probably be pretty close to the same as it always is, obviously a little shorter now. But as far as where next year's taking me, I don't know. I would obviously love to come back to Chicago. I've had great times here and obviously a lot of success. And, even with the Blackhawks, I started my NHL career with them. And, it's always nice to come back to a place that's given you your first chance and drafted you. And, so if I have the opportunity, I'd really enjoy it.
Will that weigh heavily on your mind in the summer now that it is a little bit shorter, mixed in with trying to get in family time and vacations and training? Obviously, I know you'd probably like to get that done sooner rather than later so you can move on with the summer.
Right. There's certain dates. I don't even know. I just kind of wait to hear. But I think there's certain dates that the teams can talk to you on or you can sign by or whatever. I still don't remember. I'm in my 6th year pro and I don't know the rules. So, I kind of take it as it comes, I would say. And as far as the family stuff and, vacations, I'll do that pretty soon and, try and get back to training and skating soon.
And with that also, I mean, what is your agenda now off-season wise? Any downtime? Where are you going to visit? Are you going to bounce around or stay in one spot?
Going to head home here next day or so. And then, go on a vacation somewhere. Again, I haven't planned it, so we're just going to try and wing it. Maybe go with a couple buddies on a golf trip or something. I don't do too crazy. Go home, see mom and dad for a couple of weeks, and just kind of relax, lay low.